that.
Yeah. All right. Jason Quick with Concerned Veterans for America, your website, CV4A.org, CV4A.org. And you've got a Minnesota chapter, my buddy Paul Carlson heading that up. How can people get involved, and what do you need from them?
Yeah, absolutely. Just you can check out our website, like you just said, or just send Paul an email real quick. It's P as in Paul Carlson at CV4A.org. He's the best guy to talk to about getting involved, not only on the policy side of what we're doing here, but we're really building a grassroots army here in Minnesota and across the country to get a lot of good things done. So get in touch with him, and he'll square you away.
All right, everybody pay attention. We're segueing now.
This is a segue.
The segue is
Everybody
happening.
Stand by. Here we go.
And done segue. Jason, you can hang out if you want to talk to Miss Minnesota with us.
Sure.
But if you got someplace to go, feel free to do that. Joining us now in studio, Rachel Latuff, our Miss Minnesota.
Mike's being janky. There we go.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's been about a year since you were on the show right after
you guys
got
were
crowned.
my first official appearance when I was crowned a year ago. And
As
now
it
it's like
should
we're
be.
ending with you. Ugh.
As it should be. I need to ask you, though, have you recovered from the humiliation at the state fair? Your talent is ribbon dancing.
Yes.
We had a ribbon dancing competition at the state fair.
Between you and Jack.
I kind of showed you up a little bit.
Well, you
showed
soundly
Jack up.
defeated me.
Yeah.
And then Rachel, you were not
I was
technically
the
in the
judge.
competition. You were judging, but people on the sidelines could kind of tell Andrew was better.
It's pretty clear. It's pretty obvious. I am a champion.
We'll give it to you this
so
time. I don't want to rain on your parade or anything. So you did great, Gold Star.
I'll be honest with you, Rachel. When I saw your talent, saw you first do your talent, I was like, ribbon dancing.
Yep.
How hard can that be?
It's hard.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. And it was very hard to do it poorly, and very clumsily. It's got to be even more difficult to do it well.
Yeah, that ribbon's long.
Yeah.
All of the schools that I go to, I have the teachers do a competition where they see who's the best ribbon dancer, and the kids have to pick the winner. And they always knot it, and it turns into a hot mess, and it's hilarious, though, at the same time.
I think next year I'm going to try 2 ribbons.
2 ribbons?
Double ribbon
I don't
dancing.
know.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know.
Well,
I can't even do that.
When you've mastered something, as I have, you need to introduce new challenges.
Yeah, no. All right. When is the Miss Minnesota pageant? When are you officially no longer royalty, and when are we getting a new Miss Minnesota?
Yes.
We're trying to kick you out the door already.
We officially crown the new Miss Minnesota on June 18th. That's when I pass on the torch.
Is it too late for Lump to get into the competition?
It's too
I
late,
believe it is too late.
unfortunately. You
What
have
about
to win a
Jason?
preliminary first in order to compete at state. But it's going to be a good time. So if you want to purchase tickets, you still can. Just visit missminnesota.org.
Are you feeling melancholy as your term is expiring?
No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready to go. It's been a year, and I'm ready to move on. I mean, I'm 25 years old and also
Life
a full-time
is
teacher
over.
while I'm at it. So I'm ready. I want to
Have
see
you
the new
been
girl.
full-time teaching during this year? Because
well,
I know
I
a lot
was-
of women will take sort of a year off of whatever it is they're doing to fulfill the duties of Miss Minnesota. And
Right. Well, I was on a long-term leave of absence until recently. So for a while, I was kind of juggling 2 jobs, so to speak. But it was always making sure that I fulfilled the Miss Minnesota duties no matter what. So my students, unfortunately, got to know a substitute teacher a lot. But I was able to go into the classroom every now and then, which was good to show that I was still with them. I still cared about them as much as I could.
All right, the website is missminnesota.org if you want to get involved and or go to the pageant this year. What are the duties of Miss Minnesota?
Yes, so
Because there are people saying, it's a beauty pageant. Why are you talking about this?
Right.
What's the value in the organization? What do you do?
Right. Well, with the Miss America organization, we all have a platform where we're advocating for something that's close to our hearts. So what I was doing was advocating for anti-bullying awareness as well as teacher affirmation, and it's going to change for whoever the next Miss Minnesota is. But she travels the state, and she is basically doing appearances probably 4 or 5 times a week. And whether you're in Mankato one day and then the next day in Little Thief River Falls, it doesn't matter what it is, you're obligated to do that appearance. Some of it is definitely service-oriented, though. I got to visit and meet a lot of veterans, which was one of my most humbling experiences. I've learned a lot about the importance of veterans' health care as far as my reign, but just meeting a lot of people.
Like the last time I saw you, you and I were at the Ars Bellum Foundation annual dinner fundraiser where they're using art to help veterans deal with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Which is amazing.
And what a great event to feel small. All these people who've done so much more.
So many good things.
Thanks for coming, radio guys. Like, I really did a whole bunch.
Yeah, that was a really great event.
How have you changed in the last year being Miss Minnesota? I got to think that going out and talking to all these things, you're going to completely change lots.
You definitely get a lot more comfortable with yourself, as well as just knowing that, you're not perfect. And I have been in front of the camera a lot and doing radio interviews and stuff, and it's just accepting who you are and finally getting over the fact that you don't need to be a specific person, or you don't need to be like the Miss Minnesota before you. Yeah, we're different every single year, and people forget that we're a real person and we all have different personalities. Sure. And so it's just accepting.
So it's
really
like radio. Just get up there and just say some stuff.
Yeah, and if you make a fool of yourself, kind of like
whatever,
it is what it is.
5 days
People
a week.
Still accept you, believe it or not.
And whether it's your year, term, or 9 a.m., it ends at some point.
At some point, it always ends, and then you move on and bigger, even better things.
There was a story recently. I think we had it on Monday. I don't think we talked about it on the show yet, but in the Miss USA pageant, separate system.
Yes.
But one of the people was asked, who are you voting for, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton? Is that an out-of-bounds question? You're on a political show here, but we don't ask for your political opinion out of bounds or inbounds?
Honestly, it doesn't really matter what they ask. It's all in how you answer the question. You can either answer it really well, kind of like what Miss Hawaii USA did. It was her choice to answer it in that way. You never have to force anyone to say something.
Just say, I'm pro-world peace and walk off the stage.
If you want to.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Minnesota Rachel Latuff. Go to missminnesota.org to get the details.
Congratulations on your year wrapping up.
Yep, and thank you for making us a part of it. The pageant is June 18th. Jason Quick with Concerned Veterans for America. You don't have a pageant, but
thanks for
coming in anyway.
Maybe I'll work on one.
There we go. Tomorrow on the show, Nook County Commissioner Rhonda Sivaraja. Up and at 'em.